background here. Let's see. Bear with me, bear with me. I want to go here. So instead of Free Friday, it's Free Thursday because I will be on the road tomorrow. So it will be abbreviated of just, what's the word? Just indexes. All right. So let me get this set up, share it out. I also do have some kiddos, so they might happen to make an appearance. All right. Let's see, almost set, almost set. Could be a bigger day today. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's get rid of this one. Ooh la la, ça c'est pas bon ça. All right, we'll get rid of that. We'll save that. I'll go back here and we will refresh. All right, ready to rock and roll. Good day, Terry. You are always first. I think you're on top of all the notifications, right? I think you are ready to rock and roll every day. All right. My computer's doing funky stuff. Funky, funky. All right. This is looking good. This is looking good. Hair's a little wild and crazy, but you know, I am a Leo, so I've got my mane of hair, right? Okay, let's get this other next screen set up for when I want to rotate on over. Almost approaching my birthday. So excited. Did you do any Amazon shopping, Terry? Any Prime Day shopping? All right, so we got the wildness going on over here. Okay. We had a nice correction the past 2 days, a bit bounce. Okay, so first off, as you guys know, I do my limits ever since March of 2020. I have been doing limits. And I'm going to talk to you guys. If we look at the Qs, you can see the Qs are coming down to test right here, that 33. When we look at NVIDIA pulled back to the 33. TSM pulled back to the 33. There's a lot that they come back to the 33 exponential and many times bounce. There's no guarantees in trading, but I have noticed this. You can see right here, pulls back, bounces, pulls back, potential bounce. Not confirmed yet, but we will check it out. All right, so first step, we have the limits. Let me take that screenshot here. I will show you. I also have it right over here. And the big level that I'd had for big volume was 557.09 for the SPY. As long as we stay above that, should be pretty good. We did close below it yesterday. So these are the limits for today. I do post them on my website, on my watch list page. All right. I also check out the fear and greed every day as an inverse indicator. And sometimes I think we're going to have another big moving day today. There's some other things that I've learned along the way that I'm not really going to disclose. I do, and not advise, but I do tell people what I'm thinking for my subscribers and members on YouTube on a daily basis. So if you'd like to join me, I am here live every day trading morning, except for those that I'm traveling, which I will be traveling next week for my regulars. I have told you this, but just a reminder, will be traveling and might be a bit off on the schedule. I will be going to the West Coast, so I'll have to get used to the schedule out there. All right, so for today we have 8:30 unemployment claims. That could change things. What are you thinking? Higher or lower, Terry? I'm thinking lower. Thinking that we are going to see more people back to work, and I'm going to say that this is going to end up, oh, you know what I didn't do? Terry, no wonder we're so lonely. Let me post this out on YouTube. Let's see some other good ones here. NVIDIA, Tesla, ooh, a Vigo. Let's see, what else to the downside? Oh yeah, oh, GameStop's not really busy, but Beyond Meat. Whoops. There we go. Now. All right. Good day, Roger. How is it out in Phoenix? Phoenix, right? Arizona, I know that. All right. So we've got the list right there. Let's move on over. Let's see what's moving and grooving today. Hold on. I'm just going to bring this down right there. This. I'm going to readjust like that, and let's set that up. There we go. That looks a bit better for you guys so you can see a bit more. All right, so we do have NVIDIA gapping up today. Hot. It's a bit chilly here today. For those that do not know, I am in Montreal, Canada. Tesla. AMD, Roger. Bit of a retracement. Let's put a Vigo on there. Ooh, we should do DJ Trump too. Let's add that on here. No, okay. Let's put DJT, and we're also gonna do Reddit today. Hold on. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we have CMG, Beyond the Meat. Mother Nature created meat for a reason, in my opinion. Lee is rebounding. Smurfit. It's so funny. Smurf. That's funny. Okay. So let's check out AAL. We are divergence on the indexes. This is still below. We do have earnings coming up. Let's check out GameStop. It's it really hasn't gone anywhere fast, but they do have this crazy wick down here. So maybe they're going to bring it down to 27.40. That is a potential for GameStop. Right? Let's see what other ones are here. We have so many more moving up than we do moving down. Ooh. Look at that. They're lighting it up. Lighting it up like a Christmas tree. Costco, 18 cents. SoftBank. This is OTC, so don't really, but it is gappy. KHC Heinz Craft. I feel like Heinz is going to get a wallop today. A wallop like they have for not Cool Whip. Dark Prince on Netflix. Let me go down here to my special. Special to all. Are you looking long term? Let's see. Right now, we've had one at 683.26, 621.88, and 467, which was 467 was December 15th of 23. March 15th of 24 was 621, and June 21st was 683.26. So you guys can go back, pause, repeat, rescan, and we can check that out. Let's see, Netflix today up $2. So yeah, we're looking, let's see, Beyond, GameStop, AAL, T, moving up. Verizon, oh, that's not even a stock. Verizon, down 3 cents. A lot of them are SW. Smurf it. Okay, we're do SW. All right. Let's flip it on over. There we go. Haha. Craziness. I have double. Oh, because I got it. Anyway, okay. You guys can see it. There we go. Beautiful. That's what I want. Okay, so SW. Are you playing or trading? That's a mental thing. To me, I don't know. It's not really playing, right? You're using real money. It's just when we have choice words that we choose to use. Are you really serious if you're saying you're playing? Just a thought, right? You might be like, Jane, okay. Fine. All right, point of control for SW is down here at 47.11. We have a Camarilla here at 46.99. So we'll put this below 46.99, or let's put it up above 47. Oh, the nice birds chirping out there. 47.20. That gives us a nice 20 cents there. 46.99, 47.20, with 248 million in the float. So this has a nice gap either way. This could reclaim right here, fill the gap up, or it could go short and go lower. Might get stuck at 46.79 or 46.08. Oh. All right, let's go to Heinz. I remember working at Smith Barney when Kraft and Heinz merged together. Let's see. Kraft, Heinz, merger date. It was way long ago. Okay, anyway. I remember them giving out candy at the brokerage firm. All right, so Heinz Craft down here, point of control is all the way down here at 33.50. So we would have to go below that or above that. Right now we are above it with a price action. So we'll go up here, 33.81, 18 cents right there. If you wanted a bigger potential, you got to go all the way up above 44. So there's these small little areas to watch for profit. And if we go below, let's go below 33.20 here. Nice 30-cent potential to the bottom. All right, 33.20. Otherwise, it might just go sideways. Right now, the price action is definitely biased towards the long side, right? With most of the market being up, we do have the Russell down though. So we got to remember Russell is 2,000. However, the market cap weighting of the Russell is less than that of all of the Qs. Sorry, just want to clean this up because all of these profiles here get me. I don't want all the histogram stuff going on. Okay, that's good, but I forgot to get rid of that. Okay, all right, let's do this. Where's our positive here? All right, so GameStop overall, we are above the biggest points of control here. What does that mean? I'm long biased on the name overall. I would look for it to break out up above 30. Up above 30, a potential move for it to move to 36 pretty quickly. It does have 388 million in the float. So that means that it's not going to move as fast as, say, the DJT, the Reddits, the ones that have the lower float, because it takes less buying volume to really move them. However, we'll check it out. This is one like Tesla was, that the big guys love to short. And when they love to short it, that can create short squeezes, right? Right now, it looks like if we go above 28.06, small 15 cents here, then up to 34, another 13 cents, up to 45, bigger move up above 28.45. This has just been moving slowly, so the potential for it to move in a big way, you'd have to bring it down, I'd say below 27.75 here, or 27.28, even a bigger one right down there, down to 26.89. But when we have a smaller trading day, meaning that the range for the day prior was smaller, that makes these tighter. It makes it a harder trade the next day. However, once it breaks out up above 28.68, boom, we have a nice area. So really watching that 28.06, 28.45, 28.68 is the easier trade. You're going to have some speed bumps along the way. 28.68 for a more conservative trader, and down here 27.75. All right, so 27.75. If it goes below, usually the second time makes it an easier trade. 28.06, we have already seen it go down once below, and they did bring it down to 27.40. Big volume right here. So was that big volume up here at the one at the 200 exponential and the former Camarilla? Not sure, but we can see that for today. All right. Of course, as you guys know, if you are new, put in any stocks that you would like to check out. I did check out Netflix for Terry. If there's anything else you guys would like, just put in the chat. We'll check it out. I'll give you my opinion. Right now for day trading, ooh, what is this? Are they taking it down to $3.75? Did it really go there yesterday? After hours it went there. Doesn't look like anyone was really trading it. So maybe really watch Beyond Meat for potential to drop with that little crazy wickaroo. Or maybe that, you know what, sometimes I see these and I'm like, okay, maybe that's a target. Sometimes I see it and I say, you know what, that is just a trade for an algorithm that they want to program to use that as the low. So it could be either way. You got it. Tesla's commentary. All right, 640. We've got a street cleaner going by, if you can hear it. 6 and 640 for Beyond Meat. So this is going to get a little bit of a caution. Why? Well, it's not below 50 million, but it's less than 100 million. I actually like this to be less than 50 million. All right, there we go. See, these times it did go up there. It went up there. It sold off. Are they using this and this as potentials for an algorithm? I don't know. Just follow the traffic. This is a good time to be a follower in the market. Don't try to be a nonconformist. It won't work. Go with the flow. Go with the big guys. CMG used to be low float, and then they went through a split, and now it has 1.36 billion. How many did they give up? 50 to 1. That's a large split. And once they split, down it went. In fact, I bet you I have some lines on here that are way up high from prior to the split. They do have earnings coming up. Big volume rolling over just for fun. Let's put this anchored volume on here. That's going to be a split volume. Okay, so since they're split, the biggest volume has been at 57.60. We'll make this match that orange for split. Okay, and for fun, it will do volume based on the last earnings. Okay, so on the last earnings back here, and the one prior to that. Okay. Everything is above us right now. Not so good, right? We'll go back one more. So the one prior, I don't even see. I will adjust it and it will change for us. Okay. So all of the volume right now is above us. Even though the price action, let's go to last year's. Okay. So last year's July is right here, all the way down at 36.90. So are they going to bring it all the way down? I don't know. But until it goes up above these, I would still think about being short. I would wait until after earnings. If it goes above 58.20, boom, target 64.24 to me. All right? If that makes sense. If not, put it in the chat. I will explain it. Because it makes sense to me, but this is my list and I want other people to understand it. Okay, so for potential day trade, 54.03 up above that, nice potential long there. First stop might be up here at 54.46, then some tests up there. All right, Reddit is active. We will check on that too. 53.50. We'll put it below 53.50 for CMG or above 54.03. It looks like a lot of blue lines. These are the volume, 70% of the volume for the anchored volume profiles. My girls are cute. They're like, what do you want to do when you get older? I want to do charts at home. That's what they think mommy does. Charts. Mommy does charts. It's very cute. Broadcom also had a split. There's our split level. So since the split, most recent. All right. So we are in between. Troy, good morning. Troy, do you have anything in particular you want me to check out? All right. I should say good day. I'm trying to get out of the habit of saying morning. You know, because when you think about it, did I just do this one? I think I did. When you think about it, yeah, I totally did. What are we mourning in the morning? Are you mourning sleep? What are we mourning, right? Good day. I want you to have a good day. So I'm trying to change my verbiage that I use. All right. So majority of the volume down here, they did sell on earnings up here, brought it down, split price right here. This is the biggest volume overall for the moment. So 156.79 since the split. So if we go below that, watch for potential to come down here. Otherwise, let's check out what we have going on for the day trade. That's the bigger picture of the big volume. We are below that 33 exponential, one of my favorites for a potential range. And then I check out the volume for today. Where is the biggest volume? Where's the point of control for today? All right, are you talking, Frank? Are you talking day trade, swing trade? Makes a difference. And when are you entering? Are you entering right as the market opens, or are you entering after waiting and a particular entry that you've already mapped out and it makes sense? United Health, yeah, I'll check on that. We had that one yesterday. Okay, 158.50 for potential move to the upside here, and below 156.40 here. Yeah, 156.40. 156.40 and 158.50. All right, 4.56 billion. And if you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and come and join me every morning. Troy is a subscriber on my website. He likes the tangible. I can appreciate that. I like that too. All right, so we want to go over UNH as an extra. All right, so Broadcom over here had that merger they were going to do, and it went out the window, right? So it affected everything. Remember that when you hear news story about a stock, many times it's for the really big guys to position. All right, so over here with AMD. AMD popped up, and then we had this point of control from back here, back at earnings, most recent earnings right here, right? So we're going between the two. If we were up above or down below, okay, easier to say. Maybe they are coming back down here to restock for the next earnings to take it higher. Could be the case. Also, TSM today has earnings. I think it's after hours, so we'll check it out. So looking at AMD for the day trade. So swing trade, I would say confirmed long if it were to break up above, in my opinion, 176.81. If it goes below if it were to go below 157.01, I would get out. If I'm just opening a position, I personally would wait after earnings. All right? Okay, so over here on our intraday so far, I'd put it up above 163.40. Potential targets up here, 165.17, and then up here, 166.35. And moving to the downside, point of control right now is at 162. Let me bring this on the screen here. So I would look below 161.20 here. 70% of the volume for today is between 161.29 and 162.73. So we want to go below that, 161.20 and 163.40. Right now, market seems to be bullish. We did get an announcement at 8:30, so let's flip over to that quick, and check out and see what the numbers were. And remember, overall, the market is bullish overall. Let's see what our numbers are. Okay, 8:30. Why did it go backwards? There we go. 8:30. Philly manufacturing. Uh-oh, unemployment claim numbers are higher. All right. Did I save this? I did. Okay, let's go to Tesla. Terry loves Tesla. It broke out. I did not get in for the ride, Terry. I hope you did. I was talking about it back here once it broke above these levels, and I said, hey, if it goes above 192, boom, look at that. Crazy run once it went above 192. That was a big volume area. We do have earnings coming up next Tuesday, so keep that in mind. For swing trade right now, as long as it stays above 238.50 area right here, I would say it could pull back and then surge higher with the Elliott wave. Or if it goes below, yeah, my pleasure. All right, so let's look at this. 252.50. If that breaks to the upside, I would use 253, 253.50. You missed it. No. It's okay. There's more opportunities. So 250.50 to the downside and 252.50 to the upside for a potential day trade on Tesla. I wonder if my buddy Mark's out there. Mark from Houston. Mark, can you hear me? I'm sending you a message. Come tune in. Mark loves LABD and LABU. All right. So let's go to TSM. TSM earnings pre-market today. Surprise 1.49. My entry was way back here. Testing that 33. So it had positive earning numbers, but what are the big guys doing? Doesn't really matter until we know what the big guys are doing, right? So I'm gonna put this on here. My summer one is yellow, and we can get rid of, is this last year's? No. Yes. I want this one. That's okay, I'll deal with it later. Okay, so point of control for today, 173.48, right? As long as we stay above 173.48, let's look for this to move to the upside. If it goes lower, I would say potentially down here, 150 area, could pull back. Overall, when we look at it, very nice. Overall, when we look at it, it tends to bounce off of that 33, does pull back almost to the 90 right here. So maybe this will pull back to 154. It is in an upward trend right here. I'm going to eliminate this one. And let's see if no, that's not. I'll clean it up so it's not as busy with all these lines. All right, we'll do that later. Okay, so you can see yesterday's range was a bit tighter, so we have all of these potential stop area zones pretty tight together. Harder trade unless we really go, if we go below 167.80. Here we are at 168. We could do 168.92. Okay, 168.92 and 179. Outside of that range, probably going to be pretty easy. Look, from 179, we have a nice 6-point run potential, or to the downside, still some stops along the way, right? About a dollar move, bit bigger down here, and then a bigger move from 165 down to 160, right? So keep that in mind. Very nice. That's good. That's good. Nice entry. All right, and TSM is earnings. So if you're ever tuning in again and you see that it is a bold, that means that it is earnings. The yellow means, hey, caution, low float. All right, 179 and 519. Okay. All right, and NVIDIA. NVIDIA is in a bit of a wedge right here. We are testing that 133. Big point of control since the split is over here at 126.59. We do have earnings right here and down here. So for the most part, we are above earnings overall, right? Everything is moving to the upside. It is just the split volume right here that we are below, and we have a bit of a trend line test, right? So I am really waiting to see what happens. This is my entry. I have 15 points to the downside risk, looking for a target up to 195 with a flagpole here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, could be that big massive move. So I'm being patient with NVIDIA, very patient. Let's see, for day trade up above 150, okay, 121.50. If it goes above that, I would use 122. All right, so 120.50 if you want to be more aggressive, 122 if you want to be more conservative. To the downside, if you want to be more aggressive, 120.50. If you want to be more conservative, 120.20. Actually, I'm just going to leave it at 120.20. 120.20 and 121.50, 23.6 billion. All right, any other stocks you guys want to check out? We're going to look at UNH now before I do the indexes. So UNH, what is the biggest thing that you notice right off the bat from UNH? Looking at it over here. Looking at it in relation to these lines, what do you see? Where the candlestick is opening today. Yeah, sure, Lorenzo, happy to. Are you looking at it for day trade or swing trade, just out of curiosity? So if we look at UNH, we are quite a ways away right here, right? So we had seen with the indexes, with all the tech stocks, everything had ascended and went up crazy high. The risk is back to this pink line, right? So right now, could this come back and then shoot up? Yeah. This could have 2 days and it comes down to 560 and then it shoots higher. But our risk, if we were to enter today, is going to be coming back down here. So we have to look at that. Not that much volume so far for the day. And it looks like that was just a crazy wick right there. Most of the volume has been between 569.40 and 568.98. Point of control is at 569.11. All right, so let's look at it from 570, going above 570 or below 568.50. All right, I don't really care about this. Maybe they're going to take it there. Maybe it's going to have that 4-point run. Maybe that's for an algorithm and they're really going to bring it back down here. So it does have nice opportunity, not that much volume yet today. All right, let's check out MasterCard. So MasterCard for today has bigger gap up. We've gapped above the moving averages. I like it's breaking out of the downward zone, right? Let's put this on here. Let's put on a blue one from dividend. Okay, looks like they bought on dividend. Over here on earnings, we are above that. Let's just go back one more back here. And we are above. So 2 earnings seasons, we are above right now. We do have earnings coming up. And it does look like if we could break, generally, big picture, I know you're saying day trade, Lorenzo, but I would say if we could break up above, right over here, really 452.50, potential for that to quickly run up there. If we could break above here, next potential up to 465.70. All right, for the day trade, not that much action so far for it. Just post-trading activity. Yeah, anytime you see it super far away, be cautious, right? I'm going to look at it on a 3-hour chart for you, Lorenzo, because I want to see what's going on over the past couple days, or actually let's do a 45-minute, because we don't have much action. It's pretty dead today, right? So yesterday's point of control was down here, up here, up here, up here, up here, and obviously close, right? So I would say if this goes below 450, potential for it to break down. Let's do this. and let's do this. So below 450 over here, we could see that this could pull back down, potentially down to 447. Above 452, potential for that to move to the upside. So let's grab that other line that was down here, right? Didn't I have another red line? I thought I totally did. Okay, what did I say? 450, boom. Potential to go to the downside, and 452 to the upside. Dell, oh my goodness, you're killing me. Killing me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So Dell, definitely in downward motion, potential swing trade target down here, 113.71. We do have dividends coming up 44 cents. People might be buying into it for dividend payout. It is going sideways at the moment. It has tested a support resistance area over here. For the swing trade, I would need it to really get up above 137.60 here for me to be confident. Otherwise, the risk, we have earnings selling above us, right? So then it could be coming back down here, down here, down here even. Oh, my pleasure, Lorenzo, my pleasure. All right, so for the day trade on Dell, you could look at it 128, big volume between 125.80 and 127.20. So if you went to 127.50, you go 127.50, stop, above 128.50, got a better trade. If you go below 125.50, you've got 80 cents right there to the downside. So that's what I would look at for the day trade. All right, let me get to the indexes. We can't forget the indexes. All right, let's look at the indexes here. Again, talking about that risk that we were looking at on UNH. We are highly extended. We have a dark cloud cover right now, inside candle. Once we go outside, that's when the shorts or the longs really jump into the party. Going below 411.20. Oh, thank you, Lorenzo. Yeah, she is better. She's up and walking around, but her memory is not good now. Yeah, it's hard. You can see here we have a doji, right? Indecision day, battle between the buyers and sellers, long-legged. So it went up, it went down, and now we're pulling back a little bit. First target would be roughly right here. If we could break up above, likely over here, it would be better for us. Point of control for today for the Russells at 221.72. Looking for this to go below, I would say 221.40, but we got this right in our way. So 221.20. Or we could see that if we go up above over here, 222.20, that's a tongue twister. We have a nice 50-cent move there. All right, so 221, 222. 20. All right, let's do the Qs. Okie dokie. Qs is rebounding. We have some resistance here. You can see it tested once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, came down, broke it. This is the 5th time, right? So we definitely need to see it move up above 486. I would normally put it lower, but seeing on the daily that we have that, I want to wait. All right, 483. So 483 and 486 for the Qs and the SPY over here. All right, SPY. I spy with my little eye that we are above the big volume. So even though they pulled it back, they stopped at that big volume, right? 557.24. As long as we stay above, there's a good chance we're continuing higher, right? Right now, I would look at 559.50. Let it get all the way up, right? You've got resistance right here, R1 for the pivots. Let's let it move. Bulk of the volumes between 558.28 and 557.71. So to the downside, we need to see it go below, I would say 557.60. If you want 30 cents, you could go there. Otherwise, 557.20 more. Let's do that. 557.20 here. This is the more conservative. Other one would be more of a scalping trade. 557.20 down here, bigger move, 60 cents. Okay, 557.20 and 559. 559.50. Any other questions that you all might have? Do not be shy. Put it in the chat. I'm happy to help. We could see a bigger moving day today. Let me just save this. All right. So here we go. There is the list. You can take a screenshot, have it saved for yourself for later in the day so you can look at it. I do want to look at DJT. There was two that I wanted to look at to help people out. All right, DJT. I know there's a lot of traders trading DJT. This is also low float, 47.29. I'm just going to put it over here. DJT, 47.29. All right. So for today, if this goes above 36.90, 16 cents, not much, 9 cents. If this goes above 37.40, we've got nice potential for 90-cent move there. If it goes below 36.60, we've got a 50-cent move there. So that's what I'm looking at. 36.60 and 37.40 for the low floats traders that love it. Reddit, oh look, it came back and it tested that trend line right there. Okay, whoops, wrong one. Let's capture this, bring it down. Look at how we're testing the 33, just like we did with TSM. So this is where I say, oh, it comes back to it, it tests it. This is a lower risk entry in my opinion. If it were to get in today, I would look as an exit at 63 right here, in my opinion. All right, let's also look at the short volume. So if we were to get in at 66.50, thank you, Troy. 66.50, small trade, 36 cents, but above 67, $1.50. Let's do it above 67. A nice potential $1.50 move there. And if it goes below, over here, 65.50, we've got a 90-cent move. So let me put that over here. I will also tweet that out. I've been tweeting it out pretty much daily. Whoa, what happened there? I'll fix that on my end. 67, and this is 30.5 million. Now, something else I check out for the low floats, right? Like IMMR, RDDT. What were we yesterday? Hey, where'd you go? RDDT. So we are at, do it like this, 53%, 55%, and 52%. Does this look like it's primed for another squeeze? Yeah, right? We could definitely. The largest short volume was April 17th with 68%. You can see it back here, 68%. We hit 68% on the 28th of June. 28th of June right here. What happened? Boom, another squeeze up. Bigger volume, you can see selling, 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 selling. The wicks tell you a story, right? They sold up here and then they sold. Looking to break down over here. If it goes below 64, bigger risk for it to move down. And let's check out DJT, the ones that everybody is loving to short lately and squeezing. So this actually has had some buying to it. So this has more buying pressure than selling pressure overall, but somebody shorted it before the attempt and it squeezed. All right. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you really enjoyed the list today. Carpe Profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. If you'd like to join me every morning, please join as a subscriber or member, whatever it is, to join live at 8:15. Happy to look over your stocks and happy to give you my opinion on day trade potentials for the day. Don't just have a good day, have a great day. Bye for now.